This video is part of the online course Europe and Young People: How Citizenship Works in the European Context. As youth workers from different countries, how can we bring Europe closer to young people and support their active citizenship in a European context? Having citizens in Europe who stand for human rights, equality and democracy is part of the ongoing process of creating a peaceful, inclusive and just Europe. Hence, many believe that European countries, communities and the people should work together towards these goals, and that increasing the level of cooperation and integration is for the better. At the same time, others who might agree with the goals are nevertheless worried about losing their country or community's identity, traditions, political autonomy, or economic prosperity in the process. Reflecting such dilemmas, there's an increasing need to better understand Europe and what is our place in it as citizens. Citizenship in Europe is perceived quite often as a European Union citizenship, which is afforded to the citizens of the EU member states. However, another way of seeing it goes beyond the institutions towards a space for citizens in Europe, in the EU and beyond, looking actively for common solutions. Is it therefore relevant to ask how connected and interdependent we actually are? How does Europe affect our everyday lives? What impact does it have on our identities, values, families, education, job, consumer choices, hobbies, journeys, healthcare, security or social rights? These questions are important for the future of young people growing up in Europe today, and youth workers can be of great support finding answers with them. And luckily, there are many opportunities for practical work on the local, national, or even European level that can be taken advantage of in the process. But first, it might be useful to contemplate Europe and citizenship by ourselves and together with other youth workers, and then find out how we can best support young people. This course provides a space for both. When we bring citizenship in the European context into youth work practices, the activities could touch upon a variety of themes: human rights and democracy, social inclusion and exclusion, cultural diversity and living together in diverse societies, peace and conflict, global concerns such as globalization, the environment, development, immigration or poverty, European political affairs such as the policies agreed upon at a European level and their consequences on the national or local level, political trends, and many, many more. Some of the aims of exploring citizenship in the European context through youth work are linked to creating a space for young people to explore their personal identity, values, and sense of belonging in Europe, raising their civic, political, and social awareness as young citizens in Europe, and developing their ability to take action accordingly. Becoming more aware of the challenges and opportunities of citizenship in Europe could also widen our perspective on citizenship in the local and global contexts. Therefore, addressing it in youth work can develop young people's respect and empathy towards others in general, and encourage them to discover the value of solidarity beyond their usual bonds and loyalties. So, are we ready to start our journey? This video is part of the online course Europe and Young People: How Citizenship Works in the European Context. The course has been funded with support of the Erasmus Programme in the field of youth.